Thank you for this. I didn't leave the church because of Jesus. I left because I wanted to genuinely know truth and love. That is the reason why I really left. People ask me, "Why'd you leave? Why'd you leave?" And it was because I was doing an inner search. I knew, even though I had church hurt, even though I had been mentally, emotionally abused, I had been financially abused. It was some parts of it was very horrible. However, my desire to know God and to know the truth as I could conceive God, it had to be more than what I was experiencing in church. The thing that stood in my mind the most was, how could an infinite God, all wise, all knowing, omnipresent God be relegated to these same actions every Sunday? Shouting, just regular old singing, laying hands, preaching, and go home to a life that still I had not much victory. No financial victory, none of that. I know I trusted God enough, and I believe that the God that I had chosen to believe in was far bigger than any experience that I was having in church from a child. I left the church when I was in my 40s. I'm 58 years old now, and I am just now beginning to see the vastness and the complexity and the simplicity of God. I completely missed it when I was in church. And I remember one important thing. And I remember God saying to me that if I trusted him, then allow him to lead me wherever it would take me. And know that I am God and I faileth not. And I packed up everything that I ever knew and my children, and I left the church. And I found God outside of those four walls. And where did I find God? In me. The treasure, the divine source has always been in me. I no longer need an external savior to assist me in my life and journey. I take reign over my own life, and I take accountability over my own shit, and I evolve. I don't ever want to go back to church, to those four walls, to that same old, to that same old rhetoric, to that same old song and dance, to that same old preaching. I don't want that bull. If I'm going to serve a big God, then I'm going to need these big experiences. And I need those experiences to be outside of the Sunday as usual kind of living. And I found it. I found God. And again, God in me is my hope and glory.